will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Ohio State's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see it when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Galladay. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So James Madison's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The Dukes will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They got in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The short hands, it's Jones. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
QBs that can run completely change your game. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Galladay. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Play action. On target to the left. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run kick's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Moses, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the passer. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
They'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Dukes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll return it from around the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They're going to ride this running back. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. quarterback on the keeper. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Now on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on 3rd and goal from the 1. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Dukes have their offense in high gear. Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man quickly. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody, you know what's coming, get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 7. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Akron. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back?
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He'll take it himself. Oh, better look out! A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off-play action. And the quarterback goes down at the
be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gage.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He'll sneak and try to surge forward. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers, you're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Dukes will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Galladay. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that pass. That's caught. It's Jones. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the back. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Price. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Rides the back on the option to give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Galladay. Makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Buckeyes. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. OU, oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 31 over Cincinnati. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And he's still running after the move. Lowers those pads. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Dukes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. QB draw. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? The Dukes send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To give to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. On the option, he'll toss it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown, Ohio State! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Third down play from the gun. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. This time he's got him. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in route. But you got to find something to have success.
And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. On the option. Now the toss. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option.
It's not a...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Now on the option. The pitch. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Galladay. Gets it out quickly. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed too